The main reason people struggle financially is because they have spent years in school but learned nothing about money. The result is that people learn to work for money but never learn to have money work for them. Welcome to the Wisdom Inspired Talks podcast. I'm Yomi Akinpelu, your wisdom coach, speaker, teacher, and author. Today, I'm speaking about 10 lessons I've learned from the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Let's jump right in. Lesson number 1 is that making mistakes is not a bad thing. In school, we are taught that making mistakes is bad and we are punished for them. Yet humans learn from making mistakes. We learn to walk by falling down. Robert says we either succeed or we learn. There is no failure. Failure can be one of the most motivating and powerful tools that we have. Lesson number 2. Talk about money. Most people don't like to talk about money, especially in this part of the world. Some people will say they are not interested in money. Some will say money is the root of all evil, which is a misquote of what the Bible says. It's the love of money that is the root of evil. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, says that the rich discuss money around the dinner table. They talk to their kids about money because it is important. It's what the majority of people trade their lives and time for. People who say they are not interested in money or they don't want to talk about money are just lying. If they trade most of their time for it, they go to work for 8 hours for almost all the best part of their lives. They miss important family events, their kids' parents, teachers' meetings, soccer games, end of year plays, just to go to work. Since they spend the most part of their lives for it, then it's very important. Money is an important subject and we must talk about it. We must face the facts. Lesson number 3. Do not play it safe. Taking no risk is bad for you. Taking no risk keeps you in savings mode when you should be moving to investment mode. This is a mistake I have made in the past. Taking no risk is what keeps you stuck in a dead-end job you absolutely hate for longer than necessary. It makes you focus on getting a tiny raise every year and pension benefits of a secure job instead of the freedom and the possibilities of building real wealth. Lesson number 4. Going to school and getting a high-paying job is not necessarily how you get wealthy. I love education and I'm a great advocate of a good education. But I know that simply getting a good education will not make you wealthy. For me, the primary thing you get in school is that you learn how to learn. Real education is learning how to learn anything you choose to learn. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, says that we should be studying money and figuring out how to make money work for us. He says that when you are young, you should be working for experience and knowledge instead of just working for money. Lesson number 5. Study and learn about investing before you start investing. What most people do when it comes to investing is follow the masses or throw money at the latest, hottest stock. They rush into buying a stock when it's going up and then selling off when the stock is going down. Now that is one of the most stupid things anyone can do. Buying high and selling low. At the other extreme, some people feel investing is too risky and so save all their money under their mattress or just hand it over to a financial advisor who does not have their best interest as his priority. Before I started to invest, I learned about the market. I learned about index funds. I did my research, read books, listened to teachers, invested in the market who had their money where their mouth was. I learned from teachers who had a proven track record. I learned how that I should not time the market, not try to look for the needle in the haystack, but instead buy the whole haystack. I invested in only what I understood, and I learned to stay invested for the long term. I learned how to invest in real estate and about the risks and rewards involved. So do your research before you jump in. Don't be deceived by get-rich-quick schemes that sound too good to be true. Don't jump into what you don't understand. If you do, you will be gambling. Lesson number 6. Pay yourself first. Don't save what you have after spending. Spend what you have after saving. Prioritize yourself and your future by paying yourself first, automatically. If you do this and realize that you don't have enough to meet your obligations or your expenses at the end of the month, then you'll be forced and motivated to come up with other ideas to reduce your expenses and increase your income. And this is a great way to motivate yourself to make more money. Putting the pressure on yourself in this way could open up a new idea and streams of income for you to increase your finances. Lesson number 7. Focus on increasing assets and decreasing liabilities. An asset puts money into your pocket, and liabilities take money out of your pocket. Robert says your house is not an asset if you're paying money for it. It is a liability, although I will say it's an appreciating liability. Until you sell the house or rent it out, it is a liability because it is taking money out of your pocket every month. Knowing the difference between an asset and a liability is very important. It is a brilliant idea to use income from your assets to buy luxuries or liabilities. Lesson number 8. Surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. You don't need to be an expert on everything. You can't be an expert on everything, but you need to know experts on everything so that when you have a question, you can ask an expert or hire somebody who is an expert, who is focused and dedicated on that subject that you are not good at, so that you can focus on the things that you enjoy and the things you are good at, so that you can keep on improving and becoming better in the things you do. At the beginning of your financial journey, you might not be able to afford to hire somebody or to hire an expert to do the things you're not good at, but you should aspire to do this as time goes on. Lesson number 9. You don't need to earn a high income to become rich. More money will not solve your problems or make you wealthy. Most people, when they earn more money, just spend more, what is called lifestyle inflation, where expenses rise as income rises. Many people who earn a very high salary live paycheck to paycheck, while others who earn a medium income have a high net worth. Instead of living paycheck to paycheck, focus on what you're doing with the money. Are you saving it or are you wasting it? Are you investing it or are you just hanging on to it? It is not how much money you earn that is important. It is what you're doing with it that will determine if you become wealthy. Are you putting your money to work or does it have you on the run? The key to financial freedom and great wealth is the ability or skill to convert earned income into passive and portfolio income. Lesson number 10. Invest in your brain. In this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki talks about how he spent $500 on a course, and that course made him up to $1 million. I have spent maybe thousands of pounds on books, audiobooks, and learning, which has substantially increased my net worth. You never know where the idea that is going to completely change your life will come from. It could be from a book, from a YouTube video, a course. So you must keep learning, growing, and investing in your brain. That is the stuff between your ears. And here is a bonus lesson because you stayed with me until the very end. A lot of people dream about being healthy and wealthy, but very few actually take action and do something. You must develop a bias for taking action. Don't wait for perfection. Take action because action beats inaction. So get out there and take action. Next week, I might bring you another 10 lessons from the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Richard Kiyosaki. Until then, keep on growing in wisdom and maturity. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.